Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, Saltsburg girl. You're from Juniata Valley High School. Made it in the nick of time. Had a traffic problem and Hollidaysburg slowed me up, and believe me, I broke a few records coming down here, but I got here just in time. J-Max was here already set up and ready to pinch hit for me if something happened that I didn't get here. But fortunately, I made it with, well, no time left. They're out on the court right now getting ready for the national anthem. So.
Actions meant to demean opposing players, teams, spectators,
getting too old for this.
Getting
ready to start off with our national anthem. We'll be ready to rock and roll here for our first playoff game of the season against Saltsburg.
Any fan going out on the floor, throwing objects on the floor.
They take forever to get these opening announcements out before they start.
Thanks for choosing to part of one of the greatest forms of entertainment, high school athletics. Now, everybody, please rise, and gentlemen, kindly remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
National anthem. Getting ready to introduce our starting lineups.
Now, tonight's starting lineup. First, the visiting Lady Trojans from Saltsburg.
Lady
Number
Trojans.
2, Mackenzie Simpson.
Number 2, Simpson.
Battistelli.
Number 13, Battistelli.
Number 15, Mariah Simpson.
Number 15, Simpson.
Number 14, Jenna Badel.
Number 14, Jenna Badel.
And number 45, Miranda Guthrie.
Number 45, Guthrie.
Coached by Janelle Reed. Now for your Lady Hornets.
And for our
number
Lady
10,
Hornets.
a senior, Sydney Reed.
Number 10, senior, Sid Reed.
Number 14, senior, Taylor Lighty.
Number 14, senior, Kay Lighty.
Number 33, a senior, Maddie Mattis.
Number 33, a senior, Maddie Mattis.
A sophomore, number 31, Haley Smith.
Sophomore, number 31, Haley Smith.
And a sophomore, number 12, Hayden Taylor.
And number 12, Hayden Taylor, a sophomore. I'm still writing the names in the book. Wow. Okay then, that was fun tonight. Well, this should be nothing but a glorified warm-up for the Lady Hornets here. This team should not offer no problem at all. I was met in the parking lot or at the door by a gentleman who wanted me to say hello to his daughter. No way I was going to remember unless her name was Smith or something, but it wasn't. Apparently she is the leading scorer, leading three-point shooter, and everything else for the Lady Trojans. And apparently without her, they really offer no resistance. I would expect this to be, well, I honestly would expect it to end up being a mercy rule game, but we'll see what happens. Getting ready to put the ball in the air. Haley Smith jumping up against Guthrie. Inside to Mattis. To Haley Smith right in front of the basket. Up and good for two. Haley Smith with the first 2 points of the game, and it's 2-0 Lady Hornets. Beto with the ball, loses it into the backcourt, pressured by the glove, Hayden Taylor. Battistelli drives to the middle, partially blocked by Sid Reed. Ball safe from going out of bounds by Haley Smith to Maddie Mattis. Turnover against Sid Reed and foul. Little frustration foul, I think, on Sid. Really wasn't in a position where we thought she was going to be able to give it away, but she did. She'll make up for that in no time. Ball inbounded out front to number 2, Simpson. Flaming red hair. Being guarded by Tay Lady, and that's a steal. Tay gets it out to, there's a three-pointer on the way. No good by Sid Reed, rebounded by Taylor Lighty and thrown out to Haley Smith about 10 feet in front of the basket, and she swishes that through, and it's 4-0. The glove giving no room for Beto to get up and down the court, that's for sure. Hayden Taylor's just such an excellent defensive player. They all are. Every one of these kids are great. Battistelli walks. Now I'm pretty sure from what I've seen in just the first less than 2 minutes that this will end up being a mercy rule. Loose ball in the corner. Sid Reed gets it to Haley Smith. Loses it on the way and gets it out to Maddie Madison. 15 good. 6-0. Lady Hornets. One more of those would surely result in a timeout. You would think. 3 seconds called on the Lady Trojans. That'll be another turnover. That's their third. Ball will come back to the Lady Hornets, and Tay Lady will bring the ball up against the 1-3-1, now 2-3. Girls haven't been on the court for a while, so you get a little sloppy. So far, I haven't noticed too much of that. Hayden Taylor drives, bounces to Maddie Mattis, can't control it, but Lighty picks it up, goes up from 10 feet, no good, gets her own rebound. Gonna call a block inside. It's gonna be against number 15, Simpson. Another one of them nasty coffin fits like I had all last week. The last time we were on the air. Anyhow, Haley Smith in the meantime scores again. J. Mass quick with the finger there to get the sound turned off. We have a steal by Taylor Lighty. She gets down, spins, fakes. Oh my God, what a great move, but the ball's missed. We're going to have an over the back foul called against Haley Smith. Actually, there is no such thing as an over the back call. We're going to have a push on Haley Smith. That's one of my things that bothers me. You're always hearing the fans yelling over the back. There's no such thing. There's another travel. I don't think they've even gotten a shot. They had a shot, J-Max? Have they even gotten a shot?
I think one.
J-Max thinks one.
I don't care.
Defense has been stifling. Sid Reed back out front to Lighty. To Smith again. Haley Smith is again for 2. That's 8 already in less than half a quarter for Haley Smith. They've been looking for her. There's a tempting shot. They're going to call this Hornets basketball, but it really wasn't. It should have been Saltsburg ball. That ball was blocked. She didn't miss the basket by 3 feet on that air ball, but we'll take it. Wow. Hayden Taylor just faked somebody out bad enough to make him fall down. Shot missed, rebounded by Haley Smith, and she misses the short follow-up. Taken up by Badel, if you will. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound taken up by Tay Lighty again. Long pass to Hayden Taylor. Caught it! Threw it back to Maddie for 2. Wow. 12-0. Saltsburg has not taken a timeout, which in a way surprised me, in a way I guess I understand. What are they going to tell them? You're going to get whipped. And there's not a whole lot you can do about it. Inbounded to Badel. Lady Hornets. Man-and-man defense. 3:14 to go in the first quarter. Our score is 14-0. Make it 12. Netter steal. Haley Smith. To Sid Reed, back to Smith for triple. Way short. Ball's on the floor. Out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds by Dickey for the Lady Trojans. And it will be Lady Hornet ball underneath on their own baseline. Should get a layup out of this. Nope, they couldn't get it open, so they settled for a three-pointer by Sid Reed, which was short, skipped over the rim. Battistelli got the rebound, took one step and bounced off Maddie Mattis. They called a foul on Mattis, but there was absolutely no foul. Three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Haley Smith. I have no idea what they call it. Called a foul on Saltsburg. 45, I believe, which is Guthrie. Three-pointer in the way. Good by Sid Reed. Makes the score 15-0. I think we could hang the big Dunkin' Donut on them here in the first quarter. Jump ball. The glove in there on defense. Gets on the floor and grabs the ball. And we're going to have a sub right away. We're going to have 2 subs right away. We're going to have Olivia Smith into the game, as we are Emily Jeffries. I don't know. I'd sort of like to see the first team play at least the whole first quarter. Need to get wrapped up in that running. Three-pointer no good by Reed. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Battistelli. Off to Badel. Long three-pointer, no good. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds by Badel. Ball will come in to the Lady Hornets. Leading 15-0 with 1:44. Really, the score could probably be a lot worse than it is. Olivia Smith, top of the key. Right side to Kay Lady, inside to Haley Smith. She throws it back outside. Turnover. Haley probably should have just taken that and gone straight up. Strong with that ball instead of trying to pass it back out front. She's got the size and strength advantage on anybody for Saltsburg inside. Dickey with the basketball, gets it over to Badel. There's a drive to the basket, misses everything from layup position. Katie Lighty with a minute to go here in the first quarter. Katie Lighty tried to thread it through in about a 2-inch space and just didn't quite make it. Shot is missed and rebounded by Katie Lighty. 42 seconds to go. Haley Smith drives, fouled on the play. Haley had 8 points in the first 3 minutes and 40 seconds. She hasn't scored until these foul shot opportunities here in the first quarter. 15-0, 37 seconds to go. First foul shot, good. Hayden Taylor and Lexi Reed in the game. So we have Taylor, Reed, Jeffries, Olivia Smith, and Haley Smith. Haley will come out, she makes this. She doesn't. Anything to stay in the game, Haley. 34 seconds to go, 16-0. At the quarter break, we'll talk to J-Max and find out if when the boys' game is going to be on, or is it going to be on? No boys? No moolah. Walk. I just want to throw this out there for you people, and some of you people have probably been part of the reason we're on the air tonight. $400 a game for district play is insane. And I think the district should be embarrassed to even ask for that kind of money, but they've gotten enough money raised here to be able to put the girls on the air. Unfortunately, not the boys, and that's a shame because it would have been nice to have the men on the air for the rest of the playoffs because J-Max thinks they could go for it. Lexi Reed throws it out of bounds. 14 seconds left. Will they hang the donut on them? Right now, that's the only excitement we have going. Said only 16 points really is not very many points for the Lady Hornets in a quarter. Yeah, and that's going to be 8 minutes of semi-action here. First time I've ever had to put the squirrely line down the middle of the other teams in the first quarter, and our score is 16-0. High score is 9 points for Haley Smith, 4 for Maddie Mattis, 3 for Sid Reed. And obviously we don't have to worry about counting up the points for Saltsburg. So I think they're pretty far from here. I went there many moons ago for a playoff game, I believe with Bishop Guilfoyle's girls. And it was, well, it's one of them nasty trips that you don't want to have to repeat unless you have no choice. So fortunately they had to come here. I'm not sure when the next game is. J-Max, do you have any idea when the next game is?
I believe it's Monday.
J-Max says Monday. So we have whoever Monday, and then Bishop Carroll, probably next weekend sometime, probably Thursday or Friday. So looking forward to what comes down after tonight. Simpson back into the ball game for Saltsburg's Lady Trojans. Better travel. Wow. It's one of those situations where you start to feel bad for the other team. 16-0. How long will it take before they can score? Nice pass inside to Madison. Haley Smith up and good. Great pass from Smith to Madison. Ball tipped out of bounds on the right sideline in front of the Lady Hornets bench. Saltsburg will retain possession. Beadle being guarded by the glove, and the ball's out of bounds off of Beadle, and Hayden caused another turnover. 18-0, 7.5 minutes to go in the first half of that. Nice bounce pass to Haley Smith for an easy two from Tay Lighty. 20-0. Tough shot up, no good. Rebounded by Haley Smith. Ball's on the floor. Now, the official, this game isn't, we're going to win this game hands down, but the official made an error there in giving Saltsburg the timeout because there was no possession when he blew the whistle. But at this point in time, it doesn't really matter. And like I said, they just had the quarter break 50 seconds ago, so I'm not sure what she's going to tell them now. But it is 20-0. Plus, she called a timeout, and if the arrow's right, it's Lady Hornet basketball, but they're pointing the other way. So I guess they're saying she had possession. Well, I guess she had to have had possession, in his opinion. But so they will inbound the ball underneath their own basket. Steal by Hayden Taylor, the glove. Hayden drives, layup, good. And everybody but Tay Lighty has scored now in the starting lineup, and the lead has swelled to 22-0. Oh. Again, Battistelli went and bounced off of Maddie Mattis right out of bounds. I mean, just like hitting a brick wall. Ball on the floor, finally controlled by Saltsburg. 8-footer, no. Haley Smith going coast to coast. Out to Lighty for three. Yes, write it down. Everybody scored. Whole team has scored, and it's 25-0. So 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Every time they run into a Lady Hornet, they fall on the floor. Our girls are strong, but I don't think they're that strong. Hayden Taylor for a triple. No. Ball bounces long and rebounded by Sindri. Long three-pointer, no good. Rebounded, Haley Smith. Haley's off and running, so kick it to Hayden for a triple from the corner. Yes. Now they're only going to give her a two. Hayden had her foot on the line. Scores 27-0. Short shot is missed and rebounded by Mattis. Gets it out to Sid Reed, to the corner to Haley Smith, who will drive. Nice move by Haley Smith. Gracious sakes. 13 for Haley. Scores 30-0. Ball's on the floor. Almost a steal. Shot no good, but a rebound. Up and in by Battistelli. So with 4:48 to go in the first half, they get their first basket. And it's 30-2. Haley Smith, nice drive, left-handed shot, up and good. I told Haley some night she's going to hang 40 on somebody. I don't know if it's going to be this year or not, but she'll definitely do it before her career. Battistelli up for another two, and all of a sudden they're scoring at will. Just kidding, it's 32-4. Three-pointer for Sid Reed, no good. Loose ball on the floor, taken out by Beadle. She bring the ball up the floor. Get it to the left side. To Battistelli. Back to Beadle for three. No. Rebounded by Maddie Mattis. Out to Sid Reed. Haley Smith drives again. Shot is short. stolen by Smith. Inside to Maddie Mattis for 2 off the nice feed from Haley Smith. I think Haley's about scored or assisted on most of the hoops so far. Still by the glove. And there she goes and blows by. Layup is up. She's fouled. No call. Three-pointer hits nothing but the bottom of the floor. Saying the ball's off of Maddie Mattis. Substitutes in the game: Lexi Reed, Olivia Smith, Emily Jeffries for Sid Reed, Haley Smith, and Tay Lighty. Badel with the score from about 6. Makes the score 34-6. Olivia Smith on the left side, drives, pops it back out to Lexi Reed, who kicks it into the corner to Emily Jeffries, who bobbles it off her own knee and out of bounds. 2:40 to go in the first half. Our score is 34-6. This will definitely hit the mercy roll early in quarter 3. Going to call Jeffries on the block on the baseline. Instead of just planting herself and letting the Trojan run over her, she tried to run with her, and that's going to be a foul every time. Ball thrown way out front now into the corner to Badel. Back out front to Dickey. Lexi Reed into the corner, Hayden Taylor. They get travel. And now coming in is Tay Lighty, Sid Reed, Haley Smith, Kat Hopsicker, and Emma Musser. So we're seeing a lot of different lineups so far tonight. The 34-6 game. Under 2 minutes to go. Long three-pointer, short, off the rim, rebounded by Haley Smith, who's going to look to bring it up herself. Haley looking for help. Kicks it over to Sid Reed for a triple. Yes! You know, I'm just going to say, I've been watching some of the scores in the paper. Some of the teams that the Lady Hornets have really pummeled are beating other teams by 10 and 15 points. And with the fact that the only close games, Haley Smith misses a 3, have been the one loss to Bellwood and the close loss to Penns Valley. It looks to me like this might even be a better team than I think they are now. Call an offensive foul on Sid Reed because she knocked 2 of the Lady Trojans down on the drive. Shouldn't be Sydney's fault that they couldn't get out of the road because they were moving the whole time. But that, again, is a pointless matter. I shouldn't keep bringing it up. So I'll quit complaining, so to speak, for tonight. 37-6, 41 seconds to go. Three-pointer, good. Badel with the 3. And it's 37-9 with 27 seconds left. Haley Smith, top of the key. Out to Sid Reed, 19 seconds. Cross-court pass to Smith. She glances up at the clock on the other end of the basket, or on the other end of the court. The elbow's flying in there from Guthrie. that's going to end the half. Our score right now is 37 for the Lady Hornets and 9 for the Lady Trojans. They've got 9 points in that quarter after not scoring in the first. And the Lady Hornets, after scoring 16, get 21 in the second quarter. A little more balanced scoring. Everybody's scoring for the team in that quarter. So we're going to halftime with our lead 37-9. We'll be back in about 9 minutes on YouTube on the Lady Hornet Network. Cabergon, you're back here at Juniata Valley High School for the second half of tonight's playoff game between our Lady Hornets and the Lady Trojans in Saltsburg. Scoring in the first half went like this. Battistelli for the Lady Trojans had 4, and Badel had 5, and that's it, 9 points. For the Lady Hornets, 3 points for Tay Lighty, 4 for Hayden Taylor, 6 for Sid Reed on 2 triples, 8 for Maddie Mattis, and 15 for Haley Smith. And we'll come back out with our starting 5. Hopefully we get a lot of playing time for these kids in the second half, but the mercy rule is going to come up. I guess maybe about 4 minutes to go, I'm going to predict. We'll see. Tay Lighty goes up against the 2-3 zone. His screen set by Hayden Taylor. Triple on the way, short, rebounded by Haley Smith. Goes up a really tough shot, misses it. Rebound taken out of there by Guthrie. Simpson cross-court pass. It's easy to remember Simpson. She's the only one out there with that red hair. Stands out. Hayden Taylor gets it into Tay Lighty. Left-hand corner, 3-point line. Maddie Mattis on the baseline. Oh, threw it to Haley Smith. And the ball right through the wickets. Hayden Taylor picked it up near midcourt, but they called it a kick ball. Maddie Mattis, bank shot good from in front of the basket. 39-9. Oh, Maddie Mattis was sure the foul was on her, but instead they called her travel. Maddie turned around. She knew she had fouled her, but all of a sudden they come out with a travel, and she just raised her eyes like, oh, okay, we'll take that. But Hayden Taylor into the middle to Haley Smith. Dump inside to Maddie Mattis, up and good. Double digits for both big girls. 41-9, 6:32. Period 3 here at home for this playoff encounter with the Lady Trojans of Saltsburg. Ball inside off the bottom of the rim, taken out by Tay Lighty. Taylor drops it back out to the 3-point line. Goes into the middle, 3-pointer on the way from Sid Reed is good. And it's 44-9. Simpson for a triple. Almost banked it in from a terrible angle. Thought would have went in, but doesn't matter. It didn't. Sid Reed was out near midcourt. Drives to the middle, kicks it out to Hayden Taylor. And in the middle to Smith. Short jump shot up and good by Haley Smith. And I believe we're probably going to get that mercy roll a little earlier than I thought. It's 3 points away. And it's 5.5 minutes to go. Hayden Taylor was up with a left hand from the left side, and she was hammered, and she's going to go to the charity stripe for a pair. Hayden with 4 points in the game so far. Every night it's a different player. Can be a different player for the Lady Hornets, depending on what the other team's defensive alignment is. Foul shot up and no good, a little long. Get to the knee, second shot up, and that's no good. Rebounded by one of the Simpson girls, and she lost it out of bounds on the left side. So the Lady Hornets will get it back. High-low called by Coach Reed. Smith from 6. Good. 19 points for Haley Smith. She could get 40 tonight if they had to keep her in the whole time, but they don't, and she won't. We have a steal, and another steal, and a block by Maddie Mattis. They were warning on the red coach. I think she thought Maddie Mattis committed a foul on that last block. Believe me, there was a lot less contact there than there was earlier when they called her girl for a travel. Red-headed Simpson for three, no good. On the floor, knocked out of bounds by Battistelli. And with 4:48 to go, it'll be Lady Hornet ball with a chance to get to the mercy roll. Sid Reed passes up a wide open shot to get it inside the mat. Maddie Mattis, who bounces it off to Haley Smith for a two. And with 4:38 to go in the game, we are at the mercy roll. So this will end rather quickly. 50-9. Haley's foul shot is good. $22 points for Haley. Steal by Tay Lighty. Looking for everybody coming up the court. Didn't find anybody, so gets it off to Sid Reed, to Haley Smith, to Maddie Mattis, up and good. Great ball movement that time by the Lady Hornet. Tic-tac-toe for an easy layup. And it's 53-9. Drive to the middle, up and good by Simpson. Not the redhead. I don't have first name, so when you get here 5 minutes before the game, don't get everything you want. Oh, Hayden Taylor gets a shot blocked inside. And that's what happens when you get on the officials and tell them they're missing calls. You get a little ticky-tack no call the next time down on Sid Reed, who barely brushed it. And we have substitutes in the game. Lexi Reed is into the game along with Olivia Simpson. Yeah, Olivia Simpson. Wrong. That's a TV show, Olivia Smith. And for her sister. Jeffries is into the game. Along with Maddie Madison, Taylor Lighty. 53-11. Steal by Olivia Smith. Off to Lexi Reed. She pulls it back out. Cross court pass to Taylor Lighty. Drives, kicks it out to Jeffries. Lexi Reed out at the top of the kid. Everyone touching the ball here. Olivia Smith for a triple, a little short, skips over the rim. Ends up in the hands of Maddie Mattis, who misses the layup. Jeffries gets the next rebound, throws it outside. Taylor Lighty goes in, misses it. Jeffries puts the next rebound up and misses it, but she's going to go to the foul line for a pair. Numerous missed opportunities here so far in the third quarter. Minute 54 to go. Wasser will come back into the game in a second. She'll come in to replace Maddie Mattis. First shot by Jeffries was no good. Her second shot on the way and good. 54-11. Running clock. Minute 52. Third period. Jump ball is called. going to remain in the hands of the Lady Trojans. Taylor Lighty out, Cat Hopsicker in the game. Quick as a Cat Hopsicker. Ball thrown out near midcourt. We have a steal and then off the foot. Loose ball. A little scrum in the backcourt. Steal by Hopsicker. Lexi Reed with the ball. Hopsicker on the right side. Back for a triple. Yes! Nice shot by Cat Hopsicker. 57-11. 40 seconds left. Three-pointer on the way up and good by Dickey. Nice shot by Miss Dickey. About 18 feet. Makes the score 57-14. Lexi Reed gets called for travel. Wanted to throw it to somebody, and the player she was going to throw it to stepped out of the passing lane. All of a sudden, she tried to pull the ball back into herself, but moved the pivot foot. Steal by Lexi Reed. Lexi knocked down, no call. Crystal shakes his head. I'm not sure why he was shaking his head, but so we played 3 quarters here at Juniata Valley, and our score is 57 for our Lady Hornets and 14 for the Lady Trojans. That quarter 20-5. And the last quarter will go by rather fast, I would think. And I don't know if we'll see any more of the starters or not. I still think they need to get playing time, notwithstanding the score, because they do have to worry about the next game. And having not played for a while, you do get a tendency to get tightened up and out of shape a little bit. I know it's near the end of the season, but that doesn't mean the girls can't get out of shape when they sit for that long. Olivia Oscar-Smith will come over and inbound the ball here in midcourt right in front of us. Olivia will be a key part of this team next year. Lexi Reed to Smith. They had ordered some nice shirts. Winners won. And I see some of those being displayed there, I know. Miss Mattis has one on, looking dapper. Found the ball to Smith, to Lexi Reed. Cat Hopsick, the cross-court pass to Olivia Smith. 6:58 to go. They could just stand there and hold it if they want to, because the Lady Trojans are playing the zone. Steal by Lexi Reed after the uncalled travel. Lady Hornets flying down court to prevent that easy layup. They're inbounding the ball underneath their own basket. We have 30-second timeout for the Lady Hornets. Not really sure what coach is talking about. One thing may be don't be flying around like that with a 43-point lead. End up getting hurt or something, wouldn't be a good situation. Because teams do tend to be not too happy when they're getting beaten mishandly. And sometimes you'll see a foul that's harder than necessary and maybe uncalled for. I'm not saying it's going to happen tonight, but I've certainly seen it happen many times over the years. Three-pointer on the way, no. Rebounded by Jeffries. Smith off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Jeffries, no good, but she's going to go to the charity stripe for 2. She is 1 for 2 so far on the night. Get a chance to add to her total in the scorebook. Shot is no good. Can't miss foul shots. Doesn't matter what the score is, who you're playing. Wow, missed everything from the foul line. And it's Lady Trojan basketball coming up on 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Ball thrown out of bounds, and we'll be back to the Lady Hornets. Clock still continues to run. Ball inside to Olivia Smith, and a nice pass from Musser. With a steal by Olivia. Shot comes off the front of the rim, loose on the floor. Let's see, Reed gets the rebound. She's tied up and they're calling a jump ball. And it will be Lady Trojan basketball. And here come the first string plus Francis Santiago. Didn't appear that the Saltsburg coach was too pleased to see this. They're into the backcourt. Ball is loose on the floor, but they get the ball back. Those are Trojans. Ball out of bounds in the far end, and the entrance to the gymnasium from the parking lot. Right in front of the door. Badel with the ball. I'm sure they're going to probably try to get the ball to, I'm sure they're probably going to try. That made a lot of sense. I would think they'll probably try to get the ball to Francis, try to get a basket for her before the end of the game, but they have to go quickly as the clock is running. Shot is missed and rebounded by Haley Smith. She brings the ball up the floor. Taylor Lighty missed the shot. Rebound by Francis. Could have put it back up, but she didn't. And they called 3 seconds, which is impossible. Because she got the rebound, turned around, he called 3 seconds. That's a horrible call. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter, but whoever's grading these guys for a next playoff game would give that guy a big minus on that. And the Saltsburg coach brings her first stringers back in too. Santiago with the foul knocks Guthrie to the floor. Payne sitting over there getting ready to come in. Guthrie shot up and it's up and no good. Kay Lighty out and Payne in. Guthrie's second shot is good. 59-15. Haley Smith misses the shot. Ball knocked out of bounds by Simpson. Here comes Maylin in for Haley Smith. No, I'm sorry, that's Sydney Lowe. I haven't seen her all year, that I can remember anyhow. That's what I was talking about, is Sydney Reed about got wiped out on the drive to the basket. She's going to go to the charity stripe for 2. Needs one, at least one to get the double figures. First foul shot is good. 2:03 to go. So the only 2 starters left are Sid and Hayden Taylor. Second foul shot is good. I'm sorry, it was Sid and Maddie Adams. Shot is no good. There's those elbows flying inside again. Somebody needs to take that ball out of bounds, and that's okay because the clock's continuing to run. .120 to go in our first playoff game of the season. Next playoff game, it should be Monday night, or it could be Tuesday. I'll find out as soon as this game's over, and I'm sure it'll be on our Facebook page here in the next few hours. Coach gets home. .48 seconds to go, and the ball's going to be inbounded by the Lady Hornets underneath their own basket. The clock continues to dwindle here. Oh, Santiago with a chance right there to shoot it. That ball lays around there for long enough. It could be time run out before they even get a chance to inbound the ball. Low with a basket. All right. 3-pointer and away, no good. Well, a rebound and a shot, no good, but the clock's going to run out, or should have run out by now. You're not supposed to stop it until the person has the ball at the foul line. But that's all right. It gives Simpson a chance to score from the foul line. Her first shot is up and no good. 63-15. Second shot is also no good, and that'll end it. Our final score is 63-15. Sort of want to keep an eye out to see how the handshakes go here. The coaches. Everything seems to look fine. And I'm going to tally up the final scores for Dickey. She had 3 points. Battistelli had 4, all in the first half. Beto had 5, all in the first half. Marge Simpson had 2. Guthrie with 1.
That's it. 2 goals for me, Deb.
Number 20 Guthrie had one, and number 45 Guthrie also had one. For the Lady Hornets, 11 for Sid Reed. Hayden Taylor with 4. Kay Lighty with only 3. She didn't shoot hardly at all. 22 for Haley Smith. 14 for Maddie Mattis. 2 for Olivia Smith. 2 for Lowe. 1 for Jeffries. 3 for Kat Hopsecker. So our final score is 63 to 15. And we'll be back on the air Monday night or Tuesday. So I'm thinking Monday for my expert information here. So. But we will see you again soon. Tune into the Juniata Valley website, and you'll get all that information very quickly. And I want to thank J-Max for getting everything ready for me, because like I said earlier, I didn't make it till like 3 minutes before the game. But fortunately, I got here and didn't have an accident. Believe me, I had a few chances. If my wife would have seen that, she would have been having a fit, but she didn't, and I'm safe. So our final score here from Juniata Valley, the Lady Hornets 63, the Lady Trojans 15. For Cal Burgonia, have a good night.